now I'm here in Sri Lanka in a very interesting place. So basically it's a tea farm, but they also have a lot of different outdoor plants, very interesting trees and everything. Sri Lankan olives. So that's also very interesting. I never saw that in my life before. String from the black pepper. And yeah, it's definitely pepper. This is what the cardamom bean looks like. You have the small kernels. Here they have some vanilla, like a vanilla tree. Wow, it smells like vanilla ice cream. It's crazy how they do it here. He's just climbing up there. Just this little ladder kind of thing. And up there are so many bees or hornets, a lot of bees inside. I already had a leech here. They are so difficult to remove also. You see there's a lot of ripe coffee beans already. You see already the iconic form of it. Sri Lanka is one of the biggest exporters of tea in the world. We're standing in front of the tea plant here, and like this they collect it. So basically when you enter the factory, this is the first place, the first stage. After the drying process, the leaves are shredded with these machines. Wow, there's an interesting taste. Hello everyone, so maybe some of you can remember that back in India I already went through an Indian garden in South India, and now I'm here in Sri Lanka in a very interesting place. So basically it's a tea farm, but they also have a lot of different outdoor plants, very interesting trees and everything, and I wanted to take you a little bit around today to show you the different trees they have here, the different plants, and so let's maybe start with this one here. This is the mandarin. You can see here the small plants, the small fruits of the mandarin. And they also have of course it's a tea farm, they have a lot of tea, and they also have their own coffee plants, like this one for example here. Later I will show you also the coffee beans. And they also have what's very interesting, what I didn't even know before. There is something that they call Sri Lankan olives. Now I don't know exactly which one it was here. This one. So you can see the olives here, and basically when they are in the floor they look like this, and you can just eat them very easily, like that. They smell very like sour, but all in all they are very good and very healthy, I think. And from here we can also go down there to the starfruit tree. Which one is the starfruit tree? So you can already see these are starfruits here laying on the floor, and I guess it's this one here, the starfruit tree. They also told me that the starfruit is very good when it comes to reducing our blood sugar level, so also very beneficial for our health. I just stepped into a old starfruit, very nice. So let's go to the next one. Right now I had to ask them again because I didn't find it anymore, the black pepper here. So this is black pepper basically, and you can just take the pepper from here and just eat it. And it's definitely pepper. So that's also very interesting. I never saw that in my life before. Basically here you can see one whole string from the black pepper. So here down this side there's already beginning like the tea plantations. And here we have a rose apple tree, as you can see here. This is the rose apple, if it focuses. Yeah, which is very nice also. So down here again we have the mango tree, the very huge one here, with the mangoes here. It's a different type of mango here they have here than in South India. The other day we had some and they were like orange inside and not like yellow like I was used to, but also very nice taste and everything. Here along the way they have some tomatoes. Right now they don't even need to water them because it's raining every day because of the rain season. Yeah. Then we come here to the nice aloe vera, one of the most interesting plants on earth in my opinion. And we have a lot of cardamom also here. You can see here this is cardamom. Maybe you can see the small buds down there of the cardamom. Here maybe. 1, 2, yeah. They use it here for for making masalas, and they almost every meal they cook with cardamom in some way. So it's a very important plant for them here. So basically, this is what the cardamom bean looks like, and here inside you can see you have the small kernels. Yeah, it has something from pepper somehow. Very interesting. But I can really taste that it's like in every single dish here almost, because I'm very used to it. Very nice. And yeah, here they have some papaya plants, very small still. And what's also very interesting here, they have some vanilla, like a vanilla tree. These are the leaves and these are the buds here. And yeah, out of this you can make some vanilla. Very nice. And now here from this vanilla, let's call it fruits, whatever. She gave me the dry form of it and it looks like that. Like inside they peel it and then inside they have this and then they dry it and it looks like that. And when you open it like this, you can see the black powder, and basically you can just eat it. Wow. Nice. Wow, it smells like vanilla ice cream. But it's so crazy to... It's the first time in my life that I eat this, like directly from the plant. And it tastes so different than the vanilla we know. Because the smell is almost the same. But the taste is, of course, much less sugary. And yeah, but somehow very good. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, and here you can see some bell pepper. Still very small. And here also one of my favorites, of course, the avocado. The other day I had one and it was such a nice avocado, like it was soft like butter and it was so nice to eat it. Because sometimes when you eat some in Europe from the supermarkets, they are so hard and everything, and it's almost impossible to put them out of their peel sometimes. and they here, they're so nice. And yeah, down there we see some banana plant. And now let's go a little bit deeper here into the plantation, where we have all the tea and everything. So here you can already see one tea plant, very iconic, with this very big stem. Yeah. He always wants some attention. So yeah, there's this big iconic stem. Yeah, and in comparison to the stem, we have just a very low plant. So it's very small. And yeah, basically this is everything you see here is tea. And here, when you collect the leaves of the tea, you always take this little constellation here. Like these ones are already too dark, but these ones are perfect. They are in the perfect size, and they are also like very fresh. And in the middle you see this small bud here, and like this they collect it. And yeah, when it comes to tea, yesterday I was at a tea factory here, and there I saw all the different steps in the production of tea and everything, and it was such a interesting thing to see this. And yeah, I'm gonna insert here some small videos of it, that you have a feeling of how the tea is produced here. And so basically, when you enter the factory, this is the first place, the first stage of the production, when the freshly picked leaves from the fields are just putting into an area where they can have enough time to dry. And in this machine, for example, they are blown from downside, and you can see here the wind is coming up through the leaves. So the drying process is done here. After the drying process, the leaves are shredded with these machines in another processing step. And as you can perfectly see here, the leaves after the shredding process are just very small dry pieces. And on the other side you see even smaller pieces of the leaves. After that, the pieces are getting into our oven and being kind of roasted there with firewood. And you can see the leaves here are very black when they come out and very dry now. After that, the production process continues with the separation of the different leaves, sorting out some particles that are not usable. And for example, this machine is a very new machine, very huge machine, where basically the machine is detecting the different colors, structures of the leaves, and separating with this criteria. And this is our last filtering process, where they filter out some particles that they don't want to have in their end products. And basically after that last process, the tea can be packed into its bags and shown to the customers. So here you can see all the different types of tea. This is the smallest one, like the smallest leaf. It's black tea. And maybe this one, it's very interesting texture. And also here it starts very small again. Then we have the famous green tea here and white tea. This one is very special because it's just a new bud from the plant. It's dried, and because of that it's also quite expensive. And here you have the mix between black tea and green and white tea. So it's silver tree tea, and this is a mix between different fruits, raspberries, and very interesting taste. And here they have also different tastes of mango, apple, strawberry, mint, guava, very good. Pomegranate here, so very nice variations of these here. So basically we're standing in front of the tea plant here, and they also just use the very light green ones, like this one for example, and then they put it into the basket. Like this, they collect the leaves here, for example this one, and let's see, just the young ones with the bud in the middle, and in the two sides the leaves. And these ones, for example, they never use because they're already too old, somehow too old, and they use always like this. we have all the different types of tea here. They brought me. This is the famous white tea. And then we have the green tea, for example, looks like this, a little bit darker. Then we have the golden tea and the pink tea, I think. And this was the black tea. So now I'm very curious how they taste. Let's maybe begin with the white tea. It's very hot. No. Interesting. I never had a tea like this before in my life. Which one should I try next? The black tea or the golden?
No, it's a green tea.
The green tea? So let's see if there's a difference. Ah yeah. This is green tea, of course. I know the taste of this one. Very good. The golden. It feels somehow less strong than the green tea somehow. Pink tea? Wow, there's an interesting taste. What is inside? Raspberry? The raspberry? But I really like it. It's very good. It's very good. Yeah, black tea. Very good. Maybe my favorite is green and pink. Yeah, very good. And yeah, basically Sri Lanka is one of the biggest exporters of tea in the world. Also here in the middle of the country, the majority of the highlands is covered by tea plantations basically, which in the same time of course destroyed somehow a lot of rainforest. But yeah, the other day I was doing a hike through the tea plantations and it was such an amazing hike. And yeah, it was about 16 kilometers through the tea plantations, and I think it's also one of the most beautiful like long distance hikes you can do in the whole world, so totally to recommend. And yeah, so now we are back in the garden here, and the next tree that I'm going to show you is a very special tree. So through the tea plants, here we have the kittul tree, and the kittul tree is a very special tree because they produce jaggery out of this. So jaggery is a type of sugar alternative, or like a pre-form from sugar, and basically they climb up the tree here and they cut these kind of fruits here. Down there you can see it very good. These ones that are hanging like this here. Out of this they get the liquid, and from this they make a kind of, you can compare it to honey. So now we are on the way to take the kettle tree fruit, what I told you before, because of the jaggery. It's crazy how they do it here. He's just climbing up there with his 67 years or something, and basically cutting them. I think they use these ones. It's just crazy to see just this little ladder kind of thing, what he's using to go up the tree. It's crazy. I think I would fall 10 times before I reach the top. And up there are so many bees or hornets or whatever. Yeah, but it seems very crazy. Now he's coming down again. Let's see what he has in his basket now. I'm curious. So basically it's water and a lot of bees inside. Mhm. Yeah, it's sweet. And now they cook this and they make kind of the jaggery out of it. Like in Europe we would compare it to honey, and it's such an amazing like sugar alternative because yeah, they use it in every kind of dish here when it comes to sweetener and everything, because it's also still like in a very natural form. It has a lot of compounds like magnesium and everything inside, so it's a whole product, it's a whole natural product, and it's not like the sugar we know that it's like totally extracted and not natural anymore. So yeah, it's a very nice thing. So now I'm gonna show you something very interesting also here. They have also pomegranates. When you go here, you can see here there's like a pomegranate tree down there. These are pomegranates. And there's an avocado tree again here. And yeah, also here is avocado tree. So let's go back. Then I have to show you one of my favorite trees here, like this one. Coffee plant, coffee tree. And yeah, for example here the green ones, they are very young still. They are very in the early state, and here the red one for example is already ripe. And basically you can just also eat the outer layer of it, like this. And it tastes somehow sweet. Now for this one, I have to show you another one because this one was not in the good state. So maybe with this one here I can show you something. Wow, you see, I already had a leech here. Wow, they're everywhere, it's crazy. Here, you see there's a lot of ripe coffee beans already, and let's take one of it to show you. It tastes very sweet, very nice. And then inside you have the bean, like you see here. There's always two beans in one little fruit thing. This is the second one. And like you see already the iconic form of it, like a coffee bean. And what they do with this, basically they dry them and they kind of roast them, and then they make coffee out of it. What they told me here, what they do with this one, they just simply harvest them and then they sell them to somebody who, to a company or whatever, who is doing the further production of the coffee. But it's a very nice thing because they also have their own coffee here. And I already tried sometimes, because normally I'm drinking more tea than coffee because I'm not the biggest coffee fan, although I like it very much. And and it's very good coffee, to be honest, one of the best coffees I ever had in my life. And so let's go here. Did I forget something? Yeah, we have a huge also jackfruit tree somewhere. Where was it? I mean, there's so many plants. This one, for example, is also a kittul tree. And here, yeah, here, exactly. Here we have the jackfruit tree. Very nice. I mean, somehow it's very difficult to keep the overview here because there's so many different plants and trees. So I have to make sure that I don't forget any for you here. This one is banana. Here we have a lot of, yeah, tea again. And yeah, mango, coffee again. Little onyx, the little dog who is always trying to seek some attention. And yeah, I think there was just one tree left, what I forgot until now. And it was like a variety of guava, which I also really like as a plant. Guava, very nice fruits, very iconic taste. And let's hope that I find it now. Where was it? Where was it? Boah. I don't know, I think somewhere here it was, but I cannot recognize it now. And yeah, basically the whole garden here is full of different plants, different trees, and a lot of leeches. They wanna suck my blood all the time. It's so crazy, these animals. There was already someone. I really have to disinfect now. Yeah. And they are so difficult to remove also. It's crazy. Especially after rain. Today it was raining again. As I already said, like it's raining almost every day. And when it's wet, like when the floor is wet and everything, the leeches are outside everywhere. They just wait for you in the grass to suck your blood. It's crazy. But in the same time they are very interesting animals, I have to say. I never saw so fascinating, interesting animals. Do some research about leeches. You will see they are crazy. They're not out of this world. And yeah, basically this was the small glimpse into this farm here. So yeah, for sure they have also other plants that I forgot now, but I think the most important ones I showed you today. And yeah, I just wanted to give you this this perspective here that they have so many. Wow, this one looks also very crazy. I don't even know what this is. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. And yeah, if you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and yeah, then I hope I will see you in the next videos. And yeah, let's see what's gonna come now, because now in the end of May I will come back to India. And yeah, I also have some plans for India then, and you will see this then. And yeah, let's see us in the next videos. Bye bye.